Well, I think the first step is acknowledging that the model minority myth is false,
Mm-hmm.
that it's a myth, that it does not exist, um, and that it's paradoxically like just yeah. So that's the first step. Then I think after that, it's important to have conversations like what you and I are having today,
Mm-hmm.
and deconstructing what does that mean, and how does that change our perspective, and then for us as a society to continue to learn as much as we can, to interact with people who have different worldviews, have different life experiences, who have different racial, ethnic backgrounds than we do ourselves. Learn as much as we can about the different cultures that are part of this larger community, and also understand what barriers exist within the different communities, even if it's not the one that you grew up in or are familiar with. I think we'll start to recognize not only that barriers to privilege in this society are very similar across different racial ethnic groups,
Mm-hmm.
but that they also impact us in different ways because of the wedges that have been driven between us.
Right.
And because of the different experiences. You know, I won't say that the AAPI experience is exactly the same as the African American experience in the US. It's not. But we are impacted by similar structures, systemic structures of isms, racism, socioeconomic ism, etc. And I think that once we are able to grapple as a society the harm that has been embedded in our society over generations, and acknowledge that, but then also do the work to dismantle that
Mm-hmm.
by understanding how it impacts the others. And I use that term lovingly,
Right.
because I know it's not often used lovingly, but if we can step outside of ourselves and see how certain things impact our neighbor 5 blocks down differently than it impacts us, I think that opens a whole new dialogue for us as a society.